ever look at a painting and just the colors seem to pulsate and vibrate? It almost makes you want to weep. It almost makes you want to eat the painting. Don't do that. Not so good. Not as good as it looks. Today I'm going to let you in on a few artist secrets to making the colors in your paintings really sing, glow, pulsate, that makes your painting have that extra special quality where you kind of want to eat it. Today we're going to talk about color vibration, and by the way, I'm Rachel of Rachel's Studio, and I've been painting for 20 years, and I usually upload a new video every week, so please subscribe and like this video. And by the way, if I get too boring, just skip to the next chapter, which I'm going to put chapters in this video so that you don't have to listen to me yammer on about something you already probably know. To illustrate a lot of this painting process, I'm going to use my latest tutorial that I did for my students who are online. Either my online YouTube membership students or Patreon, they all get the same content. Whether you choose to join Patreon or my YouTube membership, you will get access to my full real-time tutorials. I have a library of about 60 paintings now, and most of those are at least an hour of in-depth instruction. They're ad-free, they come with downloadable traceables, reference photos, supply lists, and I also upload just new insights and information to my students all the time. So we have a lot of fun, and I'd love you to join me. And I really appreciate my Patreon students and my channel members because they really make this channel possible. I couldn't bring you this free content without you, so thank you to my members and students. You would get if you join my memberships. You can go to rachelstudio.com/Patreon index, and there are pictures of all the paintings I've done for full real-time, full voiceover, all the good stuff, tutorials. And remember, I will have bloopers at the end. So let's get going with these 5 tips that I'm gonna give you about how to make your colors vibrate, sing, pulsate, glow, all of that good stuff. I originally learned about this concept of colors vibrating in the book, Making Colors Sing by Jean Dubie. And notice, by the way, the colors she chose in the cover art. And what color are the letters Making Colors Sing right here? They are bright orange. And what are the colors kind of behind it? Kind of gray, green. Wonder why. All right, the first concept you need to understand if you really want to make your colors sing is, what are complementary colors? This is a key bit of knowledge you will need to make your colors really sing. So let's look at a color wheel. And if you want to figure out a color's complementary color, just look at the color you want to complement. You want this color to glow. Say you want your blues in your painting to really stand out and glow. You look across the color wheel, there's its complement, orange. That's a key hint to you as an artist, what color you should put in your painting to make this blue or this purple or this, even just this family of colors over here to sing. You need this family of colors over here to sing. You don't need the exact complementary color, but you need something in a similar color family that is across the color wheel. It doesn't have to be the exact complementary color though. It's not picky. So that's what complementary colors are. Do you like that? All right, so that is the basic premise underlying all the rest of this video, is using complementary colors. But there are nuances and more details. So let's get to my second tip, which is use different amounts of complementary colors. For example, in this painting of Toasty Tuxedo here, there's a lot of green in that background, isn't there? Lots of green, but there is a little bit of reds and purples and a little bit of blues in the radiator. And those are the 2 color complementary families. They're roughly across from each other on the color wheel, and those 2 colors in the painting are playing off each other, unbeknownst to you, little innocent viewer, and playing off each other and singing, whether you know it or not. But I don't use a ton of purples and reds along with the very large surface area that's covered with green. That would be overwhelming, and then the colors wouldn't vibrate as much. You just need a little bit of one and a lot of the other, or vice versa. You don't want equal amounts of pretty much any kind of element in a painting. You don't want a ton of white and a ton of black, and you don't want equal amounts of anything like two big huge shapes are much less attractive than a big huge shape, a medium shape, and a tiny little shape. That's a lot more attractive. Variety is key in general in painting, and it's no different with how you use complementary colors. Typically you don't want equal amounts of two color families. You want to make one have more real estate in the painting and one have less. All right, my next tip is when you are making your colors sing, or you want your colors to sing, it's kind of basic. I think it's pretty intuitive to know that you want the colors that you really want to sing, to stand out, to be really clean, fresh colors, transparent colors that glow. You don't want muddy colors. And I covered that whole topic in last week's video, so be sure to check that out. I will link that up here. It's all about transparent colors and how to achieve them. So if you want your colors to really glow, you're gonna need to use some transparent colors for the colors that you want to glow anyway. So be sure to check out that video. My tip number 4 is to use a variety of similar colors within an area as well. So if you look at my background and watch me paint my background, you will notice the one brush full I put is green, and then the next brush full has a little bit of blue added, and the next brush full has a little bit more yellow added. So I'm keeping the colors in the same family in that one general area, but they're still changing subtly as you move through the painting. And also with this painting, because the light was coming in from the right side of the painting is lighter, and it moves to darker green at the far left side of the painting. So that's also a nice bit of contrast that I used in this painting. A little sub tip that you can use, but not every painting is the same, and you use different ideas to make different paintings look good. So there's that. But that is another way to make colors really vibrate, is to not paint a huge large area one flat green, or one huge large area one flat black. For example, this is one of the things that I think I could have improved on this painting, was the actual painting of the cat. I think I could have put a few more color varieties in the coat of the cat, more obvious. There are color varieties, but you really have to look close at this cat to really see those, because I was painting that part of the cat really fast and blah, blah, blah. I have all kinds of excuses. So, but to be even more effective with the black cat, I could have made parts of it dark blue, dark purple, and then pure black, and then so on and so forth. But I did achieve the goal of keeping my colors dynamic in the background especially, and also the radiator has a lot of variety of colors within colors. Yay! And just remember, in nature, if you look at a tree, you aren't going to see one green. You're going to see yellows, blues, reds, grays. There's a lot of colors within any one given area of rocks or grass or sky, anything. And so our brains as humans are wired to see color that way. And it's really boring and not aesthetically pleasing to have flat color anywhere in large areas in any painting. Just don't do it. So just remember, keep the colors on your brush moving a little bit. Your values might stay the same, but your colors should almost always be changing subtly with each brushstroke you make. Almost always. I forget this all the time. Don't feel bad. There's a lot to keep straight with this painting thing, right? All right, this is the pièce de résistance. Oh la la. Complementary colors, yes, but grayed down complementary colors. It's almost counterintuitive. To make a painting look like it has glowing elements, you put some gray in there. What? How does that work? Well, you want to think in terms of contrast. So if you put a gray next to a glowing color, it's going to make this color look so much brighter. Let me give you an example. In this painting of this abstract, do you see how I put gray? If I did not put this gray, and I also put little swipes of gray throughout the painting, what that does for the painting is it makes the other colors sing even brighter, and it just really makes this painting beautiful. I was playing with color theory to see how far I could push my colors to really make them sing in this painting, and the gray really helped. It's just beautiful. Here's another abstract I'm doing, by the way, for my students, and All those grays are making those pure, bright, transparent colors really pop. I love that. There's all different ways to use grays, and there's all different kinds of grays. There's warm grays, there's cool grays. I've thought a lot about making a video just about grays because grays can be really complex, but you can make bluer grays, you can make yellower grays, and I'm sure you can guess what kind of grays you should make to make the color pop. So say you've got red in your painting and you want to make that red pop. Say you're painting some roses. So what color should you put in your painting to make the red really pop? Green, yes, but even more effective, grayed down green. So how do you get a grayed down green? Just add a little bit of red to your green and that will gray it down so it plays a supportive role to those gorgeous red color pop roses. And it's a beautiful effect, and you'll have a lot of fun playing with this concept once you learn how well it works. And I use this all the time, especially in my backgrounds. If there is a color, especially when I'm doing a pet portrait and say they have green eyes. So say your cat that you're painting has green eyes and you really want to make the color pop. Look across the color wheel and see what is in the family across the color wheel. Now, I think red would be cray because red is powerful, and even grayed down red, I never use that in a painting. I just don't do that. But browns would work. Browns are a grayed down red. But I often do use purple as like a grayed down purple in my background to make my green-eyed cat have eyes that just seem to jump off the page almost, and it really works. So that is a great little trick to use to make your colors really pop. It's so fun to play with, especially in abstracts, and I'm just having a blast just playing with colors without having the boundaries of having to have it look good or like a cat or whatever the subject is. And you just play with color, and I would just hang this on my wall if it was bigger. And I'm thinking about making some merch with my abstracts because I just love them so much. They're just so, you just want to, it's like eye candy, you know? But anyway, this will be an upcoming Patreon tutorial, and it's like really fast too and fun. There's so much to learn from it. All right, so those are my 5 tips. I hope you enjoy them. Remember to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. And I love all of you guys. If it wasn't for you, I couldn't do this dream job of being an artist, and I really appreciate all that support. And thank you so much, and I'll see you sometime in the next week or 2, depending on scheduling, with my 5-year-old home all the time now because it's summer. Can any of you relate? Here, I'll go get you some water. Just a minute, kitty. Well, that's not a good look. Okay, let me just be cool. Be cool. I can't. Yeah, I can't be cool. Nope, it's not me. Never was, never will be. Hi, kitty. Woo! Okay, but when you look at this painting, I think you'll say, wow, those colors, pretty. Yeah, that's why. Kitty, do you want to say goodbye? No, you're laying on the floor comfortably at my foot.